Hello and welcome to episode 72 of the Pilgrim Way, a Football Manager 2022 series here on Boston United FM. We've taken Boston United up from Conference North to the Premier League, but using a management model more common across Europe than in the depths of English football, where our Director of Football controls our transfers and contracts. Professor Jonathan Van-Tam is our Technical Director, providing his medical expertise. We responded to our horrific home defeat to Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League in the last episode with a demolition of Crystal Palace to reach the FA Cup semi-final. There we faced title rivals Liverpool at Wembley, but we lost out to a stoppage time penalty. However, we have continued winning games in the Premier League and could win the title today, away at Chelsea, in the final playthrough episode of the series. We'll have a 5 years on episode coming up next. We are 8 points clear of Liverpool, with the Merseysiders having a game in hand. They have a trip to Brighton today, knowing that if we win and they don't, the title comes to Lincolnshire. We have the goal difference advantage too. We are missing only defender Mervyn Buffon with his long-term ankle injury, so the first 11 pretty much picks itself. Up front, Jiong Wang has not hit the heights of last season in terms of goal scoring in the Premier League. However, he hit a hat-trick in our last game against Stoke, so should be full of confidence. Could we win the title today? Away at Chelsea. Chelsea with an early shot, but it's blocked and it's gone out for a corner. Half an hour gone now. Here's Rodriguez in the middle. Back to Hansen. Out to Matondo. Divayo to Wang. It's a bit of a snapshot, but it's tipped round the post. Boussouf with the ball in the middle to Enes. Wang, Rodriguez to Enes. He's going through on goal. And he makes it 1-0. 34 minutes on the clock. And we've given ourselves a great chance of clinching the title today. Rodriguez with the through ball, Enes with a little bit of pace. Goalkeeper looked a little bit slow to get down to it, but it's 1-0. Big kick from the Chelsea goalkeeper. Nodded back to our goalkeeper as we try and build. Down the left-hand side, there's Tasso. To Enes, through to Divayo. He's advanced down the left-hand side. Ball comes in, and it's found its way to Rodriguez. And he's made it 2-0 at the far post. Tasso with the ball to Enes. On to Divayo. Corner of the box. Left-hand side. Wang with the shot. Blocked, but it makes its way to Rodriguez. Bottom corner. Header from a corner. Lasse Jensen. He's made it 3-0. It's not even half time. We've still got a minute to go, a stoppage time. And Rodriguez has put the ball on Jensen's head. And it's in the opposite corner. 3-0 at half time. We are absolutely dominating this game. 16 shots, 11 on target, a goal expectation of 1.48, and we are edging possession as well. Chelsea have no answer for our dominance, as we scored 3 goals in 10 minutes at the end of the half. A corner early in the second half, and it's the same result as previously. It's Hansen this time. Rodriguez with another assist. And Matthias Hansen is the one to head it in this time. At the near post, past the goalkeeper, it's 4-0. Chelsea with the corner this time, and they do exactly the same. They get a goal back. It's 4-1, but we are in stoppage time at the end of the game, and it's just not going to make any difference. We are going to pick up the 3 points. All we're worried about now is whether we're going to clinch the title today or potentially next week. The game ends 4-1. We absolutely dominated it from start to finish, except for that goal right at the end in the 94th minute for Chelsea. And we get the 3 points. And there's the news. We do indeed win the Premier League title. Liverpool, they must have not beaten Brighton, but we beat Chelsea. We got the 3 points and we get our maiden Premier League title. What a season to do it. Our final one of the series, and we are in dreamland. Liverpool lost at Brighton by a 1-0 to hand us the title as we are now 11 points clear at the top of the table. An incredible achievement as we have slowly got better each year in the Premier League. We only qualified for the Champions League for the first time at the end of last season, finishing 4th, but we have jumped above last season's champions Tottenham Hotspur, as well as Liverpool and Manchester United. Don't forget we won the EFL Cup earlier in the season, so we will end the series with 2 trophies in our final season. We still have 2 more games to go against Burnley and Aston Villa. We didn't win either of them as we lost at home to Burnley and then gave away a 2-goal lead at Aston Villa. We still won the league by 8 points though. The final seasonal awards, and Julian Rodriguez is given the Fans Player of the Season award as Ziyong Wang is the Young Player of the Season at the age of 23. Wonder Kid Enes Kamaz was our top goal scorer overall with 28, with most assists being Rodriguez. Rodriguez certainly earned his awards with most player of the match accolades and the highest average match rating. At 28, he's in his prime and has been at the club for 6 seasons. The final playthrough season of the series, and we win the Premier League for the very first time. Add in the EFL Cup and it's a domestic double, although we were disappointed to exit the Champions League in the first knockout round and the FA Cup in the semi-final. Looking over the past few seasons, you can see the club's steady progress from a lower mid-table team aiming to stay up to rising up into the top half and eventually European qualification. We have climaxed with a Premier League title. A quick look at the series best 11, and there's several players who made over 200 appearances for the club, some of whom are still with us. Alejandro Fontana is essentially a rotation option now, but has 221 appearances. And midfielder Julian Rodriguez has a fantastic record of 63 goals in 229 games. Enrique Ledesma has been inconsistent and is now a backup option, but 222 appearances over 7 seasons with 87 goals is no bad effort. The star man of the series probably has to go to Timmy Abraham. A massive 178 goals in just 273 appearances, playing for the club between the National League and the Premier League. Julian Rodriguez has been rated as the best player in the country, winning the English Footballer of the Year award. He also won the Players Player of the Year award, with Luis Enrique Jimenez getting the Young Player of the Year, and myself, the Manager of the Year, for the first time. The last act of being manager of Boston United in this series is to retire from football. We won 5 out of the 6 league competitions we entered, missing out in League 2. 5 cup wins were the FA Trophy, the EFL Cup twice, the FA Cup and the Europa League just last year. It's been a fantastic rise up the divisions, with it taking just 1 season to get out of Conference North back in 2021-22, but struggling a little bit to get into the Football League. We won the National League at the 4th attempt, then 2 promotions in 3 seasons saw us enter the Championship. We rolled on into the Premier League 2 years later, and it was then that it got really difficult. We suffered many thrashings in the top tier, conceding 7, 8 and even 9 against the big boys. Steady progress was made as the TV money was better spent by my trusted director of football, Mr. Transfer Genius. How will the club fare without me? The next episode will see us zoom forward 5 seasons and we'll take a look back on the Pilgrims as they hope to retain the Premier League title. Mr. Transfer Genius and his sidekick technical director Professor Jonathan Van-Tam only have 1 year left on their contracts. Will they stay that little bit longer? If you've enjoyed the content of this video, please don't forget to leave a like. And for more videos, please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.